So, what would you say when nobody's watching you? What keeps you disciplined?
When did you realize track was more than just a sport?
What would you say has been your proudest accomplishment so far?
What is something that people don't know about you that you want people to know?
What's up, y'all?
Welcome to
What's
the
up, Chris?
podcast, brother.
What is something that people don't know about you that you want people to know?
A lot of times people see me in my hats. So a reason to that, so I have this condition called alopecia. And so basically it's a condition where it kind of takes all your hair. So with me, I still have my eyebrow hair, but if I take my hat off, all my hair is gone. So it struck me when I was when I was a freshman.
Like, I feel like you just look like more of a grown man.
Right. What excites you the most about going to college?
I get to develop my own individuality.
That boy Chris trying to get freaky.
Get his individuality now.
Every young athlete watching this interview could hear one message from you. What would you want them to remember?
I got a good one. I say the more you put in, the more you get out.
If someone remembers one thing about Kris Baker, what do you hope it is?
Definitely my smile.
The more than an athlete, Kris Baker's story starts now.
What's good, everybody? My name's Isaiah, and I'm your favorite brother.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Ben, and we already know that I'm your favorite brother. And welcome to today's Speak Like Brothers podcast episode. We got our first special guest that we are interviewing, Kris Baker. So, with no further ado, let's get our guy into the building.
What's up, y'all?
Welcome, welcome to
What's
the
up, Chris?
podcast, brother.
How you doing, Chris?
I'm good. I'm good. Yourselves?
I'm good.
Pretty
I'm
good,
good.
man. Can't complain.
Yep. It's blessed. It's
For
blessed.
sure, for sure. Yeah, thank you for coming on today, man. We've been looking forward to this. You're the first one we ever interviewed, so
Yep.
yeah.
Um, I'm just gonna explain why I wanted you on because I know you. You know what I'm saying, in real life. I know you a cool dude, very respectful guy. When Ben said, "Hey, should we invite somebody to the podcast?" I said, "Sure." I got the right guy. I got the right guy. I know Chris
Hmm.
would be a perfect fit. I know you do track. You do a lot of other stuff for the community, and I thought you would be a perfect guy to have on this podcast. So that's why we wanted you up here. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but
For
Gotcha.
sure. And you saying that, like, I met you, I think, for the first time a couple months ago at our
Yep.
friend's grad party.
Yeah.
And another reason why we wanted to have you on the show, man, is because like every time I see you, you the same.
Yep.
And you know, I rock with guys like that. So yeah, that's what's up.
Appreciate it.
For sure.
we want to get before we get into everything, we want to start with a little icebreaker, and we got a little question for you. So I'll
Mm-hmm.
let you ask that, Ben.
All right. So before we get into everything, if your best friend had to describe you in 3 words, what would they be?
3 words. I
Yep.
say outgoing. I'd say uh active and caring.
Hmm. Okay, I like those. Yep.
Yep.
All right
Good
then.
answer.
So now, before we get into like the real interview, we want everybody to get to know you. You know what I'm saying, as well as I know you. So let's
Mm-hmm.
just tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us about a little bit about your family.
A little about my family. So I come from a very big family. We got a bunch of sides. Um, one of the sides of my family, our great grandma. She turned 97 not too long ago. So yeah, we got a big branch of
Oh,
that
that's
side.
amazing.
Yes, yes. Celebrated her birthday. But yeah, we just love on each other very well. It's like it's just a bunch of love. It's from when I grew up. Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
That's
Hmm.
what's up, man. We love a big loving family. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your personality.
Personality, like I said, with one of the questions about the icebreaker, I'm very outgoing.
Hmm.
I'll try almost anything that kind of like open like I see in my eyes. It's just like it's just I'll try anything. Uh,
Yeah.
I like to. It's not like just anything. It's like I try to help out and do stuff like a little bit that I can. Whatever is in my will.
Okay. That sounds good. And then another question is, tell us a little bit about your hobbies. What do you like to do um, outside of track?
I got you. So sports comes up often. So I like hooping a little bit.
Hmm.
Uh, I like drawing too. Really crafty with my hands. So anything I see, I could probably recreate it in the drawing.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Okay.
maybe the Mona Lisa one day. But
Okay.
that
Okay. I want to see
yeah.
that.
uh, I say I definitely like being around people. It's like one of my key things because without people, I don't know what I would do. You know.
Yeah. And then what is something that people don't know about you that you want people to know?
So a lot of the times people see me in my hats. So a reason to that, so I have this condition called alopecia. And so basically it's a condition where it kind of takes all your hair. So with me, I still have my eyebrow hair, but if I take my hat off, all my hair is gone. So it struck me when I was in well actually when I was a freshman, but it got progressively worse within like the years. So my sophomore year, that's the year when we were making a regrowth, and it all came back. But then a few years after that, that's where I just completely lost it. But I kept my eyebrows and my little chin hair. But it's kind of been an
Yeah.
experience, learning
Mm.
experience.
I
Thank you
just
for
feel
sharing
like
that.
you just look like more of a grown man.
Right. 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 We wouldn't even know. Wouldn't even know.
And then last question, tell us what middle school and high school you went to, just so everybody else knows.
So I attended Jesuit Academy down on 22nd Street. Um, and for high school, I went to Creighton Prep.
Okay.
Okay. Go Blue
Okay.
Jays.
Yep, go Jays, go
Yes.
Jays.
Right. Blue Jays unite. But
Yep.
all right. So what's one thing that people assume about you that's completely wrong?
It's a good question. It's no, I smile all the time. I know Traylor kind of said this at my what's it called? At my graduation party. But so I smile all the time, but sometimes you go through stuff and it's like,
Hmm.
with a smile, everybody thinks, "Oh, you all right, you all right." But it's like sometimes you deal with the pain, but you gotta smile through it. You know, it's
Of
a greater
course.
side.
Of
Hmm.
course.
I feel
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
And then me, I know you a lot, Chris. I know you got a very good people around you. And
Hmm.
another question I just want to ask you, who has had the biggest influence on your life?
Yep. For that question, I say definitely. I say people, but like more specific, my family, my mom, comes to mind too. Like for a key of that, the things she does for me. Um, you know, just being a single parent. So my dad passed away when I was younger, but yeah, she stepped into the role of just being that both father and mother figure, showing me the rights of life. Rights and wrongs, do not to
Right.
do.
Right. One thing I could say, knowing you for a very long time, since King Elementary, about third grade, North Star, all of that. One thing I could say is your mom is a very good person. She's helped me a lot too, and a lot of other people and kids my age. So
Mhm.
I really get that. So
Yeah,
shout out to your
it's
mom
fun.
too, Miss
Yep.
Kim.
Yeah. Shout out to Mama. Yes. Yes. Got to.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, let's dive in and talk about Jesuit Academy. So, how was the school, and what made this school different than all the other middle schools?
So what made it all different from all the middle schools? So it was a small class size. So you have like private schools that have like this specific ratio to how many students they have per teacher, and it was just not multiple teachers just for like a specific grade. It was a teacher for like one specific teacher for every grade. So
Hmm.
just having that connection, not having different classes, so you had to familiarize yourself with other students. You just had that one big class you grew with for the rest of your years that you go there. And I went there all five. So me and
Yeah.
Traylor.
Yes,
Hmm.
sir. What's your favorite memory from Jesuit, bro?
Man, definitely, definitely. I say eighth grade chip. Definitely eighth
Eighth
grade
grade
chip
chip.
for basketball. Yep.
Yeah,
We
Chris used
worked
to be a
for it,
hoop.
man.
Chris used to be a
Hey, I
hoop.
still am. I still got it.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Man.
And
Okay.
then um I know a lot of people when they hear Jesuit, especially people in Omaha, they question it. And
Mhm.
they really don't know a lot about Jesuit, so I'm happy you got to share that. And
Yeah.
just explain to them a little bit about what it was and how it was, quick and brief information that they should know.
Hmm.
Um, do you think Jesuit shaped you into the man you are today? Just asking.
Definitely, I say definitely. Uh,
Mm.
what's it called? Like even going to prep, they kind of had like the same brotherhood. It's like you have this small group of people that you consider yourselves being brothers with for like pretty much the rest of your life. So it's like that's what kind of stuck out the most. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. And I could say we still got that brotherhood, that bond. Even if we don't talk every day, we know that Jesuit, that middle school connection that we had is
Hmm.
forever lasting. And every time we see
Right.
each other, you know, it's what's up, how you doing? So I
Yep.
get it. I really do.
Dang, y'all making me wish I went to Jesuit.
Hey, bro, you would have been a hey, if you was at Jesuit, you would have made it even better,
Right
bro,
on
because you a
in.
cool dude.
Thank you,
Man.
man. Yeah, man. I wish I would have went. Shoot. But moving on to the next question. So tell us a little bit about the organization that you're in and why you do it. I believe it's called the Botillion.
Oh yeah, yep. So the Botillion, so specifically our 2026 Botillion, it's kind of a rite of passage for us young men transitioning into adulthood. Um Another reason I really enjoyed it, and I feel like others should. It gives you a just like it puts you in face with the Greek life, more specific the Divine Nine, and how like they kind of run things, not necessarily run things, but like how the rigmarole is. So it's like how they what their routines are when they they have this term. It's like they dance, but it's called a hop. So they'll do like a few steps, and it's a whole routine, and they put it together for their step shows, and it's cool. But it also gave me the opportunity to advertise, learn how to advertise and solicitate for myself. Hmm.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay, that's what's up.
Yep.
that sound pretty cool. I wish I would have got
Yes, it
into
do.
it, but
Me
Man,
too.
yep. It's
Me
it's like
too.
it's one of those experiences like Jesuit, like it's like that brotherhood you will never get it
Mhm.
anywhere else. Yep.
yeah.
Hmm.
And now we want to talk about the main reason why we wanted to interview you. We wanted to talk about your journey.
Yep.
So we're gonna dive into that. So we all know you run track. My boy KLB is a track star. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I guess the first question I want to ask you is when did you realize track was more than just a sport?
I realized that the beginning of my freshman year, or when I started track during freshman year, I realized I had more potential than what I did in basketball. So I was like, it stuck out to me, stuck out to me.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
What do you think has been the biggest sacrifice that you've made to become successful in track?
Let it go at basketball 100%.
Mm.
They would have workouts for basketball, and I was like, especially during the summer. But I ran track during the summer, so it was like, which one do I choose? And I made the choice. I'm gonna run track. We're going to
Hmm.
nationals.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
And now
Okay.
that's a
I
big
like
sac.
that answer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And that's a big sacrifice, and I
Definitely.
kind of had to do the same thing,
Hmm.
high school athletes, especially when it comes to choosing a sport, sometimes you only got to choose one and you
Right.
got to let go of that other one. So I know exactly where you're coming from when you speak about
Hmm.
letting go of a sport that you done played your whole life and a sport that you really love.
Right.
What's the hardest thing about being a student athlete that people haven't seen from you or that you haven't spoken about?
I'll say the mental aspect of it. Having like developing your mental while competing in sports and in school. Uh, it's a lot because you have to manage your time. You have to just get your mind right for your events or like whatever your sport is. But it's developing a mental. It's all in the mind because some people I say they get mixed up when it's like particularly a student athlete. The student comes first before the athlete, so they kind of
Hmm.
Right.
they go to athletics first before becoming their student.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
What would you say has been your proudest accomplishment so far?
Proudest accomplishment? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely breaking my school record.
What
Yep.
was the
Yes.
what was the record if you don't mind me asking?
So the record was in long jump, and initially, it was a 22. At the time, it was a 22-year-old record, held by this guy named Steve Gordon, who was also one of my coaches. But he had a record of 23 feet and 6 inches in long jump, and then 2025, yeah, 2025 in April, I jumped 23 feet and 7 inches. So by a little
Man,
inch, but
no,
we
Wow.
got it. We
that's
got it.
good
Hey, hats off to you. That's what's up.
for real. I know you mentioned he was your coach. So when you broke his record, what did he have to say to you about that?
And he was like, "Congrats, congrats!" It was like,
What could he say? Right.
Right,
right, amazement.
right. Now I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? That's a big
Yeah, me
accomplishment.
too. Me too.
Hopefully you could keep that record
Yeah, hopefully,
Hmm.
for a little
yeah,
bit.
fingers
For
crossed.
All
sure.
all
Right. For
records are
sure.
meant to be broken, but
Definitely.
hopefully you
Yep.
can keep it for a minute. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. Gotta
Hmm.
grow some cobwebs on it or something first.
Right, 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 right.
Man.
Right. Right.
Now we gonna dive into your future in Rockhurst.
Hmm.
So what made you pick Rockhurst out of all the other schools?
So the main aspect to it is because of the financial circumstance. They offered me the most money. Is kind of one of the best choices when it came down to the money. But I know I have connections down there. I have a friend that I'll also be running track with down there. He graduated 2 years before me, so
Yeah.
I can't wait to see him down there. So,
Okay.
yep.
Kind of got like a big brother down there.
Hmm.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
That's what's up. Ain't nothing like having a friend going somewhere. So that's
Right.
good. All right.
Mhm.
So what excites you the most about going to college?
It's the kind of the freedom aspect. I get to develop my own individuality when I get down there. Learn how to manage adulthood. You know.
Mm.
Yep.
Oh man, that boy Chris trying to get freaky.
Oh nah.
He get his individuality now.
Oh man, dog is playing with you, bro. Oh man. So what I know going to college, me going to college too. I know I talk to Ben every single day. We always talk about what we are excited about too. And we also
Yeah.
explain to each other what we nervous about or what we want to see when we go there. And that's
Yeah.
what we kind of want to ask you. What are you nervous about?
Uh, Only thing I'm really nervous about is just not being around the people that I grew up with. It's not really about making new connections. It's about losing the ones that you already had. But I mean,
Mm.
they'll always be there at the same time.
Right.
Hmm.
At least the real
Yeah.
connections.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Right. No, that's relatable. I can see definitely where you coming from and how that would
Mhm.
be hard that transition,
Right.
especially since you got like a big family too. So
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, I can feel that. Yeah. So after Rockhurst, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Uh, I say I see myself. So my major. Can I talk about a little bit about my major?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
go
go right
ahead.
Yeah,
ahead. Yeah,
yeah.
for
So
sure.
I plan to pursue kinesiology, exercise science at Rockhurst, and I'm on a physical therapy, a pre-physical therapy plan or track when I get down there. So 5 years from now, I say I see myself doing physical therapy for a business. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I like that.
Yep.
That's what's up.
For sure. I might have to hit you up. Shoot, shoot. Hopefully.
Right.
But
Send some family your way. You know our folks is getting old.
I know. Yeah. That's yeah.
You
That's man.
may have a
right.
few clients off rip.
Right. So now we're gonna get a little bit to a deeper conversation about you. One question I wanted to ask you was, what is a lesson that sports has taught you that just real life it wouldn't? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah. I definitely say having heart. Um, a lot of people I say they like to. Okay, they say they do the sport, but what heart is in like the sport that you do? Like, how many hours per week are you like doing what you need for your sport? How much time do you dedicate to it? Kind of in that sense. It's just like the work they put behind it for sure.
For
That's
sure.
one. Yep.
Dedication and discipline. I see what you're saying.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good answer. So, what would you say when nobody's watching you? What keeps you disciplined?
Keeps me disciplined. Uh, I definitely say the people around me. See my mom. She's also a fitness competitor, and so I see muscles on her. So like I need some muscles too.
Right,
But like it's just
right.
seeing her dedication every day because she goes to the gym frequently, like daily. She'll even go twice a day. But like when I like think about that alone by myself, I'm like I could be doing that if I'm in the gym with her. This is working on my craft. I can build off of that. Yeah, just not for like um fitness in general, but for my sports, my schoolwork, all that. Yep.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
And then what's one piece of advice that you would give your younger self, your Jesuit self?
My Jesuit self. Oh man. Oh, I got a lot of advice to give my younger self. I definitely say, mm, stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble.
You be in
Yeah.
trouble?
Well, not like when I was younger. Hard head,
Okay, okay.
hard head.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
All of us was.
I can relate. Yeah, I can relate.
yeah, or make better choices. Just make better choices.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
that's real.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if someone remembers one thing about Kris Baker, what do you hope it is?
Definitely my smile.
nah, nah, for real though. Shoot. Nah,
Right.
that was a good one.
That's a good. I didn't even expect you to say.
Yeah, nah, I didn't either. But
That was
man,
a good one.
shoot,
But we.
sometimes the smile is contagious. So
Yeah.
That's right.
shit,
That's right.
Yeah. Lighting up the room all the time.
Got to.
all
Yep.
the time.
Got
Yep.
to. For sure. But we finna move on to the SLB situation. So we're gonna give you three scenarios and
Hmm.
we have to answer all of them. But we're gonna let you answer first.
All right. Yep. Yep.
All right, so let's get into the first situation. So let's say you talking to two girls.
Hmm.
Neither one of them knows about the other. You invite one to your track meet, but somehow they end up both showing up. One sits on the left side of the bleachers, one sits on the right side. What's your next move?
I gotta say that they can't know about each other, bro. I'm not gonna lie. One of them come on the field one at a time, but hey, you know, it just gotta lay low for that moment, bro. Hey, I'm at a track meet. I gotta get my mind right. I can't deal with the drama.
Right.
Yo.
Feel that.
Hmm.
Yeah, personally, shoot, if I was in that situation, I don't know what I would do. I may just so when you get done with a track meet, you run off into like the locker room, don't you, or something?
Mm-mm. No,
Or
I'll
you
be
just
so this. I'll be going to the stands, or like when the what you call it, they'll pronounce like the winner of the meet because of points. So
hmm
I'll stay for that, and then it'll be like super late. It's almost like dark out. So the last move, I just go up to the bleachers, see the people I know. You know,
hmm
yeah,
So I guess I just go to the one I invited.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I mean, she was one I invited.
yeah.
Right. Now, me personally, um, if I'm talking to a girl, she gonna know Trick or Trey is a pimp. All right. So if you see me with a girl, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you could come talk to me too. Like you know what type of guy I am, you know what I'm saying? So shoot, she either gonna be mad. If she mad, she could go, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, they could both stay and they could be cool with me, but
Right. Matter of
um,
fact, be cheerleaders.
right.
Yeah,
Even
But
better.
like Chris said, you at a track meet, you don't want none of that drama. You trying to get mentally
Right.
prepared,
Clear your
focused, and
mind.
locked in.
hmm
So, all right, then it's a little bit of a goofball one. We got another question for you. So let's say you won a race, but your teammate, took a little funny picture of you, funny face of you after, crossed the finish line.
hmm
And then everybody posting it, they posted on all the sports pages, Nebraska Preps, whatever. Um, all the pages, Max Preps, and everybody start roasting your face because you look crazy in the picture. Is you gonna be mad about it and tell them take it down, or is you just gonna laugh it off and be like,
Laugh it off. I won, bro.
Right. Got to.
right? What about you, Ben?
Personally, if I take the dub, like Chris said, that's all that matter.
Yeah,
I
bro.
won at the end of the day. Shoot, I'm probably gonna get some free attention, some new followers, So what I care about a picture? I got plenty of
Right.
them.
Right,
What about
right.
you, Traylor? What you gonna do?
I mean, the thing about it is, I know I'm a very good looking guy, and when you crossing the finish line, you know what I'm saying, you giving it your all, you might look a little winded out and sloppy a little bit, especially if they catch you at the wrong moment. Because
hmm
half of these photographers don't be good anyway. And I ain't throwing no shots, but half of these photographers be catching you in the
Hey,
wrong
you gotta tell
moments.
like
Yeah.
it is.
They'll take 30 pictures now about two good ones. But but like y'all say, I ain't gonna stress about it, especially if I won. I just accomplished, something, winning a race. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So I'm not gonna get mad about it, tell them take it down.
Yeah.
Shoot. Nowadays, if everybody roasting you, they probably done screenshotted it anyway. So him taking it down ain't
Right.
gonna make no difference.
Right.
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 But
For
that's just
sure.
me.
So the last situation we got for you. So let's say you're offered your dream opportunity and it would completely change your life. But to take it, you got to leave your hometown, your friends, and your family behind. Do you chase your dream or do you stay close to the people that you love and why?
Um, you know, uh, I low key have to pass up on that. It depends on like how sudden it is. Uh, honestly, more opportunities to come. It maybe that one was the best for me, but just gotta rock with what I can. Stick with family.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then when I'm ready, I'll go pursue another opportunity that I can out of the state. When I'm ready
Yeah.
to leave.
Yeah. I agree with you because I feel like, when one door closes, another one
One
opens.
open as always.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm sticking with my family. Like you said, blood's thicker than mud,
hmm
or supposed to be. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's supposed to be. So that's my answer. I'm sticking with my family and the people I love.
Yep.
Okay. Nah, see, I think we got different views on this one. I'm more of a they should understand type of guy. I
Mm,
think if I get offered my dream and it's gonna change my life, and I'm one of those guys. if my life change, y'all life gonna change too. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just I feel if I was able to get my dream opportunity and I had to pick whether, leaving my family behind in my hometown, that's what I'm gonna do.
Right.
Because I know at the end of the day, if they support me, then they should support me chasing my dream. Um,
Mm,
and now obviously, you might get a little homesick for being far away from home and, not talking to your family. But, sometimes it's okay to distance yourself and come back a little bit. So, I mean, I think if it's my dream, I think we should all understand that, okay, I'm chasing my dream. And then my family, I should understand, like, hey, I'm going to chase my dream. So when I get back,
mm,
I got y'all too. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I
Yeah.
think about
mm.
it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Smart.
I didn't
it could
even
go
think
both
about it
ways.
that way.
Hey,
It could
Okay.
go. It
Okay.
could go both ways, though. You know.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
about that
true.
as like you thrived and then we thrive basically with you family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah.
Chris,
Yeah.
Chris, Chris, let me ask you this: what's your dream, though? Your dream?
Yeah. Good
Honestly,
question.
honestly, I don't even know yet. Honestly.
That's real.
Nah,
On my
I
mind
mean,
that's
either.
the.
it's like I know what I want to do, but I don't have a dream yet for sure. But it'll come one day. It'll come.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying you going to college. I mean, you technically is leaving your hometown, your
Yeah.
friends, and your family behind. You know what I mean? So that's
Yeah.
why I asked that.
You know, yeah, I understand that. The thing about this is like it's like just 3 hours away though, and plus I
Yeah.
got family down there though too. So
Oh
Oh, that's good.
man.
That's good. That's
Nah,
good.
I ain't know that. Now I know it kind of seemed like we've been asking you a lot of questions, and you've been giving great answers. Very great
Yes.
answers,
Yes, you have.
ones that we could relate to. We kind of getting towards the end of the interview. And before we wrap it up, we want you to ask us some questions if you have any, to get to know us a little bit better, and for the podcast viewers to get to know us a little bit better. So if you
Mm-hmm.
have any, you can ask us. We'll give you about minute 30 to 2 minutes, 3 minutes, however much you
okay.
want to have.
All right, so one of my questions, and most of them are kind of like tied to the same thing, but I was going to
Mm-hmm.
ask, do you know what your purpose is?
Oh, that's a good one. Ben, I'll let you go
Oh,
first.
that's a real good one. Hold on. Okay. Dang, a very intellectual question. Um, okay. All right. So I feel like my purpose is to, for one, serve people. I feel like my
Hmm.
purpose is to um, leave a mark on this world, whether
Yeah.
it's, through dentistry in my future career, with the community, putting other people on as far as like, kids. I want to do a big scholarship when I get older and just really leaving my mark on the world as a
For
young black
sure.
man.
See, this is a good question because everybody does have a different purpose.
Hmm.
And I think honestly, my purpose is I'm one of those guys that will tell you about yourself.
Yep.
Um,
Mm,
Now sometimes it could come off, disrespectful. Sometimes it could come off as respectful, depending on who the person is. But I like to tell you about yourself, but I also like to help you.
Yeah.
I like to guide you towards the right direction and give you advice. I love giving advice, trying to help out people as much as I can. And so, with that being said, I think my purpose is to kind of just be um, kind of a therapist. I don't want that to be my main field, or shoot, who knows? But I
hey,
think
you better
I'm
tap into it. Tap in.
I think I'm very good at giving advice and talking to people when they going through things. So
Hmm.
and I know my Ben is too. That
Yeah.
when it
I didn't
comes to
even
stuff
think
like
about
that.
that.
Um,
Yeah.
but I mean everybody has more than one purpose, and I but that's what I think my main one is, just trying to be there for people, helping people, talking to people. Because like you said, Chris, at the beginning, people might smile, but you
Yeah.
never really know what somebody is really going through at the end of the day. So,
Oh,
yeah, I would like
true.
to say that that's my purpose.
Hmm.
Mm,
I feel that. I feel that. And then, okay, Loki, y'all kind of answered some of the rest of my questions, but it was gonna be,
mm-hmm.
what do you think about to find your purpose?
All right, you said, what did I think about to find my purpose?
Mm-hmm.
To find my purpose, what I thought about was, um, what do I like doing? What do I do? Something I do a lot. Something that I do that doesn't just involve benefiting me.
Yep.
I think when you talk about your purpose is more about what do you do on this world that benefits other people? How do you help benefit other people? Um,
Mhm.
and I thought, me, first thing I thought of was just me talking to people, trying to help people out and motivate people to be
Mhm.
better and help people to be better people. So that's how I really thought about my purpose and came up with what I think my purpose is. What about you, Ben?
All right, so how I came up with my purpose, I feel like um definitely praying about it. I had to pray about what my
Yep.
purpose was and let it kind of come to
100%.
me. And then I feel like um just living through life and different experiences and like different things that you go through and different things that you see, I think that it'll help you to be like, like how can I return this favor in the same way, but even better? So yeah, that's why I found my purpose.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
Um, go ahead.
y'all definitely answered the last one, but how will you use your purpose to help and uplift others? But yeah, you kind of answered that one.
Yeah, like I said,
Mm,
just use it to talk to people, help people, and
Mm-hmm.
make them better people for real.
yeah, that's the same thing I said. Just like using my platform, using my words to speak life into people, and just hoping that the good that I give out, I get back.
Mm-hmm.
So
For sure.
yeah, that's my answer.
Okay. Is that all the
Yeah,
questions?
is that it?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Now
All
those were
right.
some
So
good questions.
yes,
Sir.
it is. Dang, there was some thought provoking questions too. I had to think about them. But the next segment we're gonna do is called rapid fire. So we're gonna give you 1 minute, and you can use one word answers only for each of these questions. Yeah, so let's go and get started. So, who's your favorite artist?
mm, I say, I say, young boy,
Okay. What's
Okay.
what's your favorite food?
pizza,
Favorite shoe brand?
Jordan.
Hey,
Yeah,
me
yeah,
too, me
Okay.
too.
Dream vacation. It could be more than one word.
Yeah.
uh, say, mm, I'll say, I'll say Japan.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm,
Yep.
okay. Are you a morning or night person?
Definitely, I say night, night.
Okay. And then what's your biggest pet peeve?
Oh, uh, uncleanliness. Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
that. Okay. Who's your favorite athlete?
That's a good one. Oh yeah, Steph Curry. Steph Curry.
All right, then we is running past a minute, so I'm gonna ask you this last one. If you could have dinner
Hmm.
with one person, dead or alive, who would it be?
Steph Curry.
No,
Okay.
Yeah,
hey,
yeah. Hey,
Hey,
it's
that's
the
a good
goat.
one. Right. That's the go. For sure. Okay. Well, moving on. As you see, we always do Brothers Court every episode we do the show. So this week we're gonna add you to the jury and you're
Hmm.
gonna talk about this case with us. So the case of the week is a high school athlete receives a full scholarship to their dream college a week
Hmm.
before their graduation. They're offered a much larger NIL deal from any other school they've ever considered. Should they stay loyal to the school they committed originally to or take the bigger opportunity? Who's right? Who's wrong?
it just kind of falls into their hands, but I say uh take the bigger opportunity. Hmm.
Yeah, personally, I'm taking the bigger opportunity too because you know, you really can't just have loyalty to a school you ain't already even been to, and
Right.
you gotta do what's best for you. At the end of the day,
Hmm.
what's gonna push you further in the long run. So
Right.
yeah, I agree.
Um, Me in this situation, um, now it depends. Now, when we talking NIL, you got to be a good athlete.
You
So
Hmm.
can.
if I'm going to my dream college, you know, um, it got to be a good college. So, and I got to be getting paid decent amount. So I'm going to my dream college, rather than just going somewhere because they offering me more money. I'm probably already making money because I'm getting NIL anyway.
Hmm.
Me, I probably would just stay with my dream college, to be honest.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Unless it's just like maybe they offering me NIL and more playing time and something like that, that would be different. But it just says they offering me more NIL. So um I probably would just stick with my dream college, the one that I've been wanting to go to my whole life.
Got you.
That's just me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, starting to get to the end of this, but we got one more question before
Yes.
we let you go. I want you to think about this one before I ask you it.
Hmm.
Um, if every young athlete watching this interview could hear one message from you, what would you want them to remember?
Hmm. I got a good one. I say the more you put in, the more you get out.
Mm,
Mhm.
Okay.
I
Yep.
Well,
like that
shoot.
answer.
Um, yeah, and he's right about that.
Yeah, he is definitely.
And that's with anything,
Yeah,
not just sports, anything.
Hmm.
anything in
Um,
life. Yeah.
Working out, even making this podcast, me and Ben, the more we put
Yeah.
Oh
into it, the
man,
more
you
we
ain't
get out.
kidding.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, that's good advice, and I'm
Great
happy that you
advice.
were I'm happy that you were able to come up here today, Chris.
For sure. I
Yes.
Um,
appreciate
Yes.
y'all. I really
For
do. I
sure.
really
You
do.
know we had to have you, most
Yeah.
definitely.
Yep.
and thank you for supporting it too. You were also one of our first
Yes.
supporters, following the page,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
and we appreciate that.
Yep. For
Definitely.
sure.
Definitely.
Whatever I could do, I'll help y'all out. I got y'all.
Thank you. We
For sure.
appreciate that. And you're real good at this podcast thing. I'm just thinking you might have to
That's my
come
first
back.
time.
Yeah, you real good at this. I wouldn't be able to tell you. You might have to come back and be a guest sometime and touch on some of these other subjects.
Yep.
I can
Yep. For
just tell
sure.
like you a smart guy, like the way like you use your vocab and stuff. I can tell like you gonna go some places in life.
Appreciate it,
For
bro.
sure.
For
For sure.
sure. And we wish you the most success going to Rockhurst. We know you're gonna do great things. So yeah.
Thank you.
Right. And then we'll
Thank you.
we're gonna plug your just send us all your
Social
media.
media.
We know we got your Instagram. If you want your TikTok, just send us all that and we'll make sure to put that
Yeah.
in the description as well as on the screen. Like I said, thank you for joining. We knew you would be a good fit. Um and I'm happy to have you as a friend outside of the podcast, both of us. And yeah, any last words before you go, or
Uh, you great.
you good? You good?
Yep.
Well, look, man, we both
Yes.
appreciate
Yes, we
you
do.
being on here and taking out the time. And
Hmm.
yeah,
Yep.
Yes. And if you enjoyed today's conversation, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode.
yep. Thank you guys for watching the episode. And then with the situations that we did, let us know who had the best answer, Chris, me, or Ben. And the best comments might be featured in the future episode. We hope in this podcast you guys were able to speak.
Relate.
And understand.
And without further ado, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you, Chris, for coming. Thank you, Chris, for coming on.
Yes, thank you.
With that being said, I'm your favorite brother, Isaiah.
We already know it's your favorite brother Ben. And what we always tell y'all, peace in the Middle
Peace in the Middle
East.
East. And I
All
think Chris.
right. That was a good episode.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man.
I just wanna live my life. I did what I thought was right, but they said